Woke up slow, windows wide, coffee's warm, light feels right. Just one text made me smile. Ain't no love, just your style. Don't need much.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are doing my very first monthly favorites. I have wanted to film this type of video since October, but as you know, if you watched my last video, life has been lifing, and so I have not been able to film this. So I have a bunch of products that I have been really loving over the past couple of months. Some of them are specific to like the winter, fall type season, and so let's hop into it. I'm going to I think share this stuff based on like categories because I think that will make more sense. There are a lot of like makeup products because I'm a makeup girly. I love my makeup things. And so, yeah. So the first items are these brushes from the Morphe and Makeup by Ariel collaboration. This is the brush A11 and A22. They are so fluffy and gorgeous. These are my two favorite brushes out of the collection. I believe this one comes in the face set and this one comes in the eye set, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that you have to buy the two separate sets unless you go to the Morphe website and you buy the entire set, which is what I recommend. Okay, so there's that. The next thing is the P. Louise eyeshadow base, and this is in the color Rumor. This is really good. I love this eyeshadow base. It is nice and creamy. It glides on very smooth and it is not greasy. I love Urban Decay. I like, some of their products, but I don't really care for their eyeshadow primer. And I know they're an OG, but it's greasy. And so when I found this P. Louise one, I bought this from Amazon and it was $19, and I think that you get really a lot of product because you don't have to use very much of this, and you get 15 milliliters or 0.504 fluid ounces. But this is really good stuff, you guys. So if you are looking for a new eyeshadow base, I highly recommend this one. I shared this in my Sephora haul. This is the Rare Beauty. It has a really long name, but basically this is the Rare Beauty foundation. I'm in the color 360W, and it has a doe foot applicator for the wand. It is not super thick. It's really lightweight when you put it on your skin, which I love. I absolutely love that it's so lightweight. It feels like you have nothing on your skin. So this is something that I'll probably be repurchasing once this, runs out. Okay, this is something that I have been using literally every single day since I bought it. And if I had the money, you guys, I would buy one of each of every single thing this person drops because everything is so freaking good. It's Patrick Ta, and if you know Patrick Ta's stuff, you know it is just beautiful. So this is one of his new eyeshadow collections that he dropped. This is in the color medium. So this is the Essential Artistry Edit palette. Again, this is in medium. There's light, medium, and dark, and it's 6 different colors. The ring light is making them look lighter than they are, but these are absolutely gorgeous. And this was $44, so I think that's really affordable. If you can't afford the $72 like larger palette, I think that one is really great to consider because I feel like it's a little bit more affordable and it's something that you can use every single day. I have been using it, like I said, regularly since I purchased it, and I purchased it like a couple of days before that Sephora haul video went live, so it's been a hot minute. Okay, the other thing that I have been absolutely loving for like a daily wear, this is the LYS. I was told that it's not pronounced Lys, it's pronounced LYS. So this is the LYS lip lip gloss type thing in the color Truthful. And this is a really pretty like rosy mauve color, and it's a really beautiful like everyday color. It's super hydrating and it is like glossy, but it's not sticky. So that's why I really like this one, is because it doesn't have that weird icky stick factor that a lot of like lip glosses tend to have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I have two last makeup products and then we're gonna hop into fragrances. Okay, so this I saw all over TikTok once upon a time when I was on TikTok. This is the makeup brand called Kimchi Chic, maybe. So anyways, this is the color Almost Catfished, and it's basically like a banana powder. It looks really washed out on camera, but this is like a yellow banana powder, and I love putting this underneath my eyes to kind of brighten it up. The reason why I like this one so much is because it's pressed. I have had so many different banana powders, including the Ben Nye one from like back in the day when Kim Kardashian's makeup artist like dropped that he used the Ben Nye banana powder, and that one like went crazy viral. This was like 15 years ago, you guys. It was a long ass time ago. So I used to use that, but most of the banana powders were loose, and I just wanted something that wasn't as messy. So when I found that, I hopped and I bought that, and I have been using this regularly as well. Sometimes I go a little bit overboard and, you know, put a little bit too much on, but, you know, I use a brush and I try to buff it out a little bit, but I don't know. I'm trying to get better about not doing my makeup like I did in like the early like 2000s, but it's very hard for me because that's just how I do my makeup, and I like to do my makeup like that. I don't know how to do makeup as beautifully as some of the people nowadays. Like, I don't do contouring and highlighting and baking and all that. I don't know how to do all that stuff. So I'm still doing my makeup like I live in 2005. That's okay. I'm just gonna stick in that era, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so the next thing that I have is the NYX. This is the Buttermelt Blush, and this is in the color Back and Butter. It's BMBL10 is the shade, I guess, the shade number. I don't know. It looks like this. It's a beautiful fall color. Now, I tried to buy this at Ulta, and it was sold out. So I had to buy it on Amazon, and it was still only $10 on Amazon. So if you can find it on Amazon, I would just do it like that. But if you can find it at Ulta, more power to you. Okay, so now we are hopping into fragrances. And one of these has been my absolute favorite fragrance for years and years and years and years. Like, it's not a new fragrance, so if I ever share this fragrance again, just know that it would be like a favorite every single month. So I'm just going to share it now so you know that this is just my regular wear perfume, and it is Black Opium by YSL. And so this is my absolute favorite perfume, and I actually was so incredibly lucky, and I scored this guy at Nordstrom Rack, and instead of $175 for this bottle, I got it for $97. Can you believe it? I was dying. I literally was so tempted to buy the 3 bottles that they had there, but I was like, no, Terry, no. Control yourself. Okay, now I found this next product because the ads on Instagram are insane. Like, when you click on something just to kind of like get a little bit more information, it just continues to pop up on your feed over and over and over and over again, right? So I caved in and I bought this Fleur Heavy Cream, and this was $38 for 8 fluid ounces, so it is a little pricey. So the notes on this is lemon, sugar, marshmallow, and orange, and jasmine blossom, coconut cream, and salted caramel and whipped cream. That's a lot, but basically basically it smells like toasted marshmallow. So I really love, actually I layer these two. This one is absolutely gorgeous on its own. Every time I wear this, which is regularly, I always get compliments and I always get stopped and people are asking me, what are you wearing? Except for when I went to Nordstrom one time and the guy that was working at the counter knew exactly what perfume that I was wearing, and I was so surprised by that. I was like, how do you know? He was like, oh, I worked in fine fragrances for 15 years. I was like, you're good, dude. You are really freaking good. So anyways, sometimes I layer the two, but sometimes I just wear this one when I get out of the shower and I want something lighter. And I know some people are like, why are you wearing something for, you know, when you're going to bed? Because I do things for me. I wear things for me. I don't do it for any other person but my damn self, okay? I used to do too much shit for too many other people, and now I'm living for me. So if I want to wear a body spray when I go to bed, that's what I'm going to do, okay? Okay. Now, the next thing that we are moving into is body care and skincare, friends. And so this is my absolute favorite. It's kind of like the black opium, where if I had to include it, it would be included in every single month's favorites, because I'm going to try to do a favorites video every month. We're going to try, friends. We're going to try. But it is the Osea Undaria Algae Body Oil. This is $55 and you get 5 fluid ounces, but it does last quite a while. So depending on how often you use it, I use it daily when I get out of the shower. And so this lasts anywhere between 4 to 5 months for me, which I think is pretty good. The one thing I really like about this body oil is it's not super oily feeling, if that makes any sense. Like, you know when you put certain body oils on and it's got like this really weird greasy like after like feeling where, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay, so yeah, this does not leave that really weird like greasy residue, but it is very, very hydrating to your skin, especially if you put it on after the shower when your skin is still soft and a little bit moist. Yes, this is going to be your jam. Trust me, especially if you live in somewhere that has like a dry climate, like in Arizona or Colorado or Montana, somewhere where the air is very dry. You're gonna love that. The next two things are, I hate it when my hair gets into my lip gloss. It's so obnoxious. Okay, the next two things are face care, skincare things. By Paula's Choice, which is my favorite skincare brand. I have the 25% vitamin C clinical serum in gluthus something that I can't pronounce. You probably can't see that either. It has, yeah, I don't know. It's vitamin C and gluthus, the clinical serum. I don't know. This was, I think, $40 and it's 1 fluid ounce, so it is a little pricey, but this helps brighten your skin, even your skin, and it is really nice. I do also like that it comes with a pump. You just need 1 pump, and you put that all over your face when you get out of the shower at night. And then I layer that with this, which is my favorite moisturizer from Paula's Choice. And this is the Barrier Repair Advanced Moisturizer with tripeptides and ceramides. This one is good for all skin types as well. And this one also has a pump. And what I like about this one is it's really, really creamy. You just need 1 pump of the product and it really hydrates your skin. So basically what I'm talking about, how the Osea works for your body, when you put that on, and it's very hydrating. Like when you put the treatment on and then you layer this on top of it, basically you're brightening your skin and then you are moisturizing your skin with this guy. So I feel like, especially in the winter time when we don't get that much exposure to the sun, we want to brighten our skin, feel more fresh and alive. So that's why I like the vitamin C. And then, you know, winter be dry as fuck, so we need the moisturizer. So that is my tried and true combination right now for my skincare. Okay, so now the last products that I have right now are a shit ton of shoes. You guys, don't ask me why there are so many freaking shoes that are my favorites right now. But basically, I'm one of those people that when I buy something and I really like it, I have to buy one of every color. I'm that person. If you're that person, give it a thumbs up, because you know, if you know, you know. Okay, so the first thing are these Uggs, and I purchased these at Nordstrom Rack, and look how cute these are, you guys. These are like platform Uggs. And these are actually in a size 7. Now, I typically wear size 8, but these, I don't know, for some reason, they kind of run big. So, I got these in a size 7. I don't remember. I think these are called like platform slides, something or another. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up, and I'll put it in the description down below, in the comments. I'll put it in the description down below for you. So if you are interested in trying to find those, you can search for them. The next thing is these Hoka dupes. So I got 3 pairs of these. I always get tan and everything because I am a neutral girly. And so I got these. These are basically Hoka dupes, and they were $70 a pair. So I got them in tan. I also have them in white. And then I have them in black. So basically, I can pair those with any outfit and it works. These are so comfortable. They feel like you're walking on a cloud. But they are like chunky at the bottom. So if you don't like chunky shoes, these are probably not for you. These are from the brand Nortivate. I will make sure that I include it. I don't know how to do links without making the links like super duper long. I know Bitly is like a thing, but now you have to pay for it, and I'm cheapo. So I'm not paying Bitly to make like little short links yet. So we'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge, but I will throw like all of the items like in the description. I won't have links, but I will throw everything into the, why can't I talk today? I will throw everything in the description that I can, so if you want to search the items, you can search for them. Okay, so yeah, so these are chunky. The inserts, they are not like the world's best inserts, but they do have some like, some like memory foam to them. So I've had all of these pairs for about 3 months, maybe, no, I've had some of these for 6 months. I think I've had the tan pair for 6 months, and the sole is still going pretty strong. So I love these Nortivate Hoka dupes. I think they're absolutely phenomenal, and they go with everything. They're super comfortable. They do take a little bit of an adjustment to get used to because the bottoms are chunky. So if you've never worn Hokas, like I don't own Hokas, I've never owned a pair. I don't know what those feel like. So I was told these are kind of like Hoka dupes. So that is my only thing that I'm going off of. If you don't like Hokas, you probably won't like those. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're great. I highly recommend them. If you can wait until there are Prime Day deals, those will drop down from $70 to $55. That's what I did when I bought the black and the white. I paid $70 for the tan ones, and then I waited for a Prime Day deal, and then I got the black and the white for $55 each. And the absolute last thing on my favorites for this month is these amazing bear claw shoes, nighttime shoes that I got, or house slippers. Yeah, bear claw house slippers that I found at Walmart for $15. I have been wanting a pair of these guys forever. They don't make these apparently in adult sizes, so I had to get these in kid sizes. This is an extra large 4-5. And they fit great, but these are just super stinking cute, and I love wearing these with my little bear like nighttime shirt that I got also from Walmart for like $8. It's like a nighttime. I should have included that in this video because I wear that literally all the time. You've probably seen me wear it in a video. I think I was wearing it actually in my last video. It's that like sleepy shirt that has bears all over it. It has pockets, you guys. I mean, a sleepy nighttime shirt with pockets? Can we ask for anything more? I don't think so. So, yeah. Okay, friends, that is all of my things for today. For this video, for my favorites for December, basically for the last 3 months. There was probably a hell of a lot more items to include, but I don't want to make this video incredibly long and boring. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next video, and have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I will see you next Thursday. Bye, guys.